Hello and welcome to Blue Room Studio playthrough of Halo 3, Part 1. I'm SirNoobsalot20 and this is Mobobby.
Hello, I'm Mobobby. This is Halo 3 Legendary Co-op, 4-player.
And we are playing with two of our other friends who we did not exactly let join in this playthrough.
Well, they played, but we're not going to let them join in the commentary.
And they don't belong in the commentary either.
Nope, not at all. We're not even going to give them any credit.
Yeah,
Just...
although it's going to kind of get hard to not say Skylar's name whenever he's being a total dumbass. Oops!
Or say Jimmy's whenever he's insulting somebody. Oh, God.
Ah,
darn it.
Well.
Darn it.
Not so,
Oh, well.
anonymous now, are they?
No.
Oh, well. Who cares? Well, isn't this game shiny, Bobby?
It's wet. It's a very wet game. Wet.
They kind
Puddles
of showed off their little artistic talents.
Riverbeds.
Riverbeds and plants that move when you touch them, unlike in Halo 2.
Didn't play much Halo 2.
And
Sorry
big,
to say.
immaculate waterfalls that didn't actually belong.
Nope. It's too wet. Halo 3 is dipping more towards Waterworld than, I don't know, some other movie. Independence Day. Let's just say that.
Yeah, they were just showing off their overly rendered water and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And we did have the, I think it was the catch skull. You turned on there?
Catch. I would have been your daddy and our favorite grunt birthday party.
Yeah, with all the confetti, and Skylar died right there. Yeah.
Yeah, it won't be the first. It's not the first time, and it won't be the last.
Yeah, and for those noobs who don't actually know what Grunt Birthday Party does, you shoot them in the head, big poofs of confetti, and lots of screaming happy children. Very,
Yay!
very nice.
Like that.
Indeed. And you're shooting at nothing.
I'm shooting that turret to shoot it down. That's what the pros do, Wyatt. That's what us field majors do, you know.
Oh.
Yeah,
Picking
exactly.
it, shooting it to pick it up, I get. Oh, and there's another awesome perk to the Halo 3 over Halo 2. You were actually able to pick up and walk around with the turrets, even though they had ammo.
Mm-hmm. Which, I think the plasma turret should have worked more like the beam rifle.
Actually, that would be overpowered, don't you think?
No, not really.
Well, zooming in turrets seems a little bit overpowered, don't you think?
No, I mean the ammo kind of thing, you know.
Oh, yeah,
That would have worked much better, in my opinion.
Well, actually, it is kind of like that, except for the overheating part, but, you know.
Yeah.
They still both have ammo.
Anyways, here coming up is probably the most annoying part of this game. Or is it a little bit after here?
Yeah, it's a little bit after here.
Okay.
But, what was I saying?
We'll get to that whenever we get there. Another new feature, Sleeping Grunts. Or was that in Halo 2?
Yeah, they were in Halo 2, but they really did you know, I'm not bagging on Bungie or anything, but they did a bad job of making the grunts stay asleep. You know, during the whole thing with the Arbiter infiltrating the base and stuff, you just accidentally walk by, and the grunt would just wake up. And I believe you killed Skylar there, but that's not a problem.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Good drinking game for this. Every time I die, which I am the person whose perspective you're looking through. I am playing as Master Chief, but every time I die, take a shot. Yeah.
Yeah. And you'll be totally hammered at the end of this.
We guarantee. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. And also, if you'll notice him shooting those plasma things there, very increased plasma effects, as we saw.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you remember in Halo 3, it just looked like, or Halo 2, it just looked like big blue fuzzies in the air whenever they exploded and stuff. But here they did these whole plasma electrical tendrils and stuff like that, and it just looks fantastic.
Yeah, it does.
And there's a lot more blood from the grunts on the ground nowadays.
And a lot more brutes. Not in this level, but in, what was it? Crow's Nest? Whenever we get to that level, just amazing amounts of brutes. And the AI of the brutes has increased by so much. Like, whenever, I'll talk about it more when we get there, but they release equipment in unison. Like, if one of us throws down an energy drain, they'll throw down a bubble shield, or something like that. It's amazing. It really is.
Yeah, but that's you know the increased AI. They really had to do that, as well as the more brutes, because you know, the lack of elite enemies in this game. You know, they really had to fill in as well as they did in Halo 2, and Bungie really just rose to the occasion.
Yeah. Well, even in Halo 3 ODST, whenever that comes out, it won't have elites in it. They won't be your enemy. It'll all be brutes and grunts and jackals. Oh my.
Oh yeah, that's the point, or the part where you know, just as Keyes, you're on the ship, leaves from the city, in Halo 2, yeah, and then that's when it starts, apparently. So, yeah, I'm guessing the elites were on your side at that time.
Maybe.
I don't know. Well, they weren't exactly on your side, but they weren't your enemy either. It was the brutes were taking over the entirety of the Covenant ranks, and I believe the brutes had turned on the elites by then.
Yeah, I haven't read much of the books, and I didn't play either one of the campaigns very much, so I have no idea what you're talking about. So
you didn't read the books?
I read part of the books. I'd get to the middle of one and then start another. I think I got enough information out of them, or at least I thought I did.
You're doing a freaking Halo 3 commentary, and you don't know anything about Halo 3.
Oh, come on.
That fixes everything.
Here it is.
Here it is. This is the beef of this game, the worst of it all. Cortana, randomly popping up at the most inopportune, just most terrible times while you're shooting people. I mean, right there was a little bit nicer, you know, but when you're in the middle of a battle or something, and then Cortana just shows up and says, "I'm the god of the universe," or something totally indecipherable, it just totally ruins the game. I mean,
if you're playing co-op like we are, and you're playing someone like Skylar, who sprints ahead of everybody, it can get really annoying because he'll hit the trigger for Cortana while you're still in battle, and then you're all screwed.
Yeah, he did that multiple times. I do remember that. And what do you call it? Though it may be part of the plot with Cortana there and stuff, but I mean, it just some magical connection between the two causes Cortana to randomly invade your circuitry, and
yeah, and
you know, just totally it just ruins the game. It's annoying as all get out.
I don't think it should have affected. I don't think it should have affected the Arbiter or either one of the elites, because they even have like a HUD or anything. Would they have a HUD? Because they don't even have helmets, or they have helmets, but they don't cover their eyes or anything like that. And more importantly, as a Spartan, as Master Chief, I'm in armor, which means I could have like a breathing apparatus in there. But how is Jimmy, playing as the Arbiter, able to breathe underwater trying to get that turret with me?
Well, the elites, you know, they may have gills. Who knows?
I doubt it. Just here's a test: take a grunt, dunk its head underwater. If it dies, it doesn't have gills. There you go.
They're not actually part of the same race, you know. But let's do the same test anyway.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I like dunking grunts underwater.
Yeah, and watching them.
And more importantly, the duck-like jackals. Would they breathe? I mean, they are like ducks.
No, they're not ducks. They're more like vultures, really. They actually describe them as vultures in the books. If you'd have read them, and if I'm not mistaken, hey, wait, hold it, and Skylar got shot through the head right there. You didn't see it, but he was.
We told him to back up, you know, because we were all dead. But no, he just stepped out in front of a sniper.
Absolutely ignored us. Totally a dumbass. Ruined the whole day. Blah blah blah. So we had to restart there. Yeah.
Right here. Throw down my bubble. And, oh yeah, shot before and shot now. I don't mean I was shot, I mean take a shot.
And then you end up having to spawn next to us, which was also another very, I'm glad they kept that from Halo 2. You know, if you got too far away from your teammates, you'd spawn next to them in the continues. Although, actually, I think you just respawn there, so it's, yeah.
Go back and get my guns.
Oh yeah, and you always went back to get your guns, which was retarded.
Well, what if I have, like, a sword or a shotgun or a hammer? Am I just going to leave it there?
Ignore it. The whole point of this game is just Master Chief being able to survive on what he finds. He continues, oh, I find a plasma pistol, I'm going to fight off the entire Covenant armada. Saves the entire...
Oh, shot.
Oh, yeah, I see. But, yeah, that's the whole point of the game.
Not really. The whole point of the game is shooting shit.
Well, I mean, you know, you never use a needler. You'll just pick up the same weapons you got. It ruins the entirety of the gameplay.
Nah, I picked up a needler long enough to get my pink mist, and we're about to the end of this video.
I see that. Okay, well, I guess that's the end, so I guess we'll just see you guys in part 2. So, see you later.
Thanks for watching.